and IQ, a big factor for them. Thanks for that. It'll be the Raptors off the tip. So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense. And setting the tempo with an assertive move, like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And it's Mitchell penetrating. Soft touch off the glass.
What tenacity from Mitchell on the drive. Not letting anything trip him up.
Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Oh, sweet move. And again, no good by Toronto. Outside Garland. Stolen by Van Vliet.
Darius Garland, his first team foul.
That's good from Trent.
Sons of NBA players like Gary Trent Jr., they grow up around the game and they have a deep understanding of basketball.
Back to Van Vliet. Unloads. And again, no good by Toronto. Van Vliet against Garland. Pass to Okoro. Back to Mobley. And here's Mitchell. From deep. Here's Allen. Out to Garland. Goes back up. Tries yet again. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Tremendous effort from Allen, one of the top offensive rebounders in the game.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. It's Van Vliet with a drive. No good from 11 feet for Cleveland. They've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own. So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position grade.
Not great length, but strong as any, B.A. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Good work by Gary Trent Jr. to get in tight and draw the foul. He's at his best when he's assertive.
And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA. They take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
Now here's Mitchell. Clock at 6. That one goes. Count it. Mitchell's got 6.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
Van Vliet drives. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Allen with a screen on Van Vliet. Garland, the pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Van Vliet against Garland. Nice catch and finish on the lob.
As a distributor, Fred Van Vliet is so effective. He knows when and where to feed his guys.
Here's Garland. Pass to Okoro. Outside Mitchell. With the drive. And it's rejected. And that'll be Cleveland's ball as it goes out of bounds. Cavs keep possession here. Here's Allen. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Garland for three.
A great one-on-one and team defender. Fred's constantly calling out plays and directing his teammates to where the action is headed.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. The Raptors have gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Here's Trent. The Cavaliers pull it in. Outside Garland. And Mobley throws it down.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Van Vliet. And they get it back. Second chance effort. No good. Nice D from Garland.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The officials were right on top of that one.
The line for Cleveland, Darius Garland.
So he gets them both. Trent outside. From the corner. And that one's long. Now Garland. 1 second left.
OG Anunoby has great lateral quickness. Gets it done defensively. Great contest on that play.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit.
Your Cavaliers use this team.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
So the Raptors 5 right now. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. And it's Siakam in at the 5. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Cavaliers have surprised many with their ascension. Coach Bickerstaff said they had to be really patient through some difficult times, but his star center, Jared Allen, said, quote, no matter who's in front of us, big or small, we're going to go out there and fight till the end. Brian?
Now that's what got him here, Allie. Thank you. From deep, Mobley. Rebounded by Trent.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
And Siakam with the slam. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
Trent finds Van Vliet. Barnes with a screen on Garland. Outside Barnes. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Mitchell. Garland with the ball. Van Vliet covering. Okoro. Oh, nice D from Anunoby.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Siakam, the pass to Barnes. Trent on the wing. Over Mitchell. Trent's shot is off.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
The innate ability of Siakam to see the play forming and gets where the team needs him.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes.
Cavaliers foul. Isaac Okoro, his first team foul.
Cavaliers on D. Throws it up high. And Siakam with the slam.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. For 3. Cleveland gets it back. Allen. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
When you have Allen's reach, those boards are easy pickings. He consistently beats other guys to the ball.
Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Van Vliet. Rejected by Allen. They get it back. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Second shot opportunity. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Good instincts from Scotty Barnes on the offensive glass, and he put it back home.
Allen a screen. The three from Mitchell. Rebound by the Raptors.
In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
Here's Van Vliet. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Garland, the pass to Allen.
On top of being a high-level run and jump athlete, Siakam shows great lateral speed. He can guard both on the perimeter and in the post.
Trent, the pass to Siakam. Great D that time from Allen.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Garland, no good. They could get back within single digits of the lead. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
Here's Garland. And that one goes. 3 for 9 for him.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Rebound by Van Vliet. Toronto shooting poorly at only 28%. And there's the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Okoro. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Okoro's got his first points of the game.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Here's Van Vliet. The Cavaliers pull it in. To the inside. And Mobley throws it down.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after.
The Raptors, 17.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, nice game. Great performance by Darius Garland.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone. The Raptors faced some big challenges.
Strong finish. Siakam with great balance, able to complete the play through contact.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Here's Anunoby. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Yeah, communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Down low. Here's Mobley. He can't get it to go, and Toronto will go the other way with it. Anunoby passes to Siakam, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Okoro on the wing. Pulls up. Another shot. Okoro on the wing. Back to Allen. Stolen by Siakam. And he lobs it up top. Hammers the lob through.
Gary Trent Jr. with great awareness, finding a guy with a better shot.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all of the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." PA?
All right, thanks, Allie. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Now here's Garland. He's got 13. No good from the wing. Barnes in the post. Checked by Mitchell. Oh, there's the alley. The putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
The Raptors have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Van Vliet against Garland. It's stolen by Garland. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Pass to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Barnes with it. He's picked up by Garland. Siakam in the post. He's against Allen. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game. We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Anunoby on the take. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
And here's Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. And the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Back to Van Vliet. A shot to stop the drought. Now here's Trent. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Siakam.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Here's Garland. It's good from about 19 feet. Garland's got 15 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
And Mitchell launches it from deep. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. 26 seconds left in the third quarter. Trent on the wing. He's got 5. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Trent's got 4 points this quarter.
Nimble drive by Gary Trent Jr. working his way to the look he wants.
From deep three-point range. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Garland. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Van Vliet with a deep 3. Misses the deep three-point attempt. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. The Cavaliers on. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Toronto to start the 4th. Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. And it's Siakam in at the 5 spot. And he's going for the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Garland finds Mitchell. The 3-ball. Yes. And a nice assist from Garland. And the Cavaliers lead by 21. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
Yeah, another thing they did well defensively, closing out. Inside and outside, their defenders were flying out to shooters.
From deep, Mitchell. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And the ball out of play. The Cavaliers will have it. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Outside Garland. From deep, Mobley. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And the ball out of play. The Cavaliers will have it. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. From deep. Rebound by the Raptors. Barnes has got his 5th rebound in this one. It's Van Vliet with a drive. Count it.
Elevating his playmaking over time, Siakam recognizes when his teammates have clean looks.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. There's the triple. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds now. Inside, Van Vliet finds Barnes. Here's Mitchell. Rebounded by Trent. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Outside Mitchell. From downtown. Rebound by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 4 rebounds in the game. And he's going for the oop here. And then Siakam with the jam.
Big time move and a big night for Siakam, looking like a perennial all-star.
2 minutes.
Outside Mitchell.
2 minutes.
Back to Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Let's go with a 3. Again, the miss by Mitchell. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Okoro on the wing. Allen with a screen on Siakam. Garland with the ball. Guarded by Van Vliet. The 3 from Mitchell. Barnes with the rebound.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Cavaliers.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did. And at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Darius Garland.
Woo, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dimes.
Oh, didn't think that was going in. Van Vliet's got 5 points in the quarter.
You have to respect Fred's range. If not, he'll make you pay.
Pass to Mitchell. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Oh, they need this. Rebound by the Raptors. Trent outside. Barnes passes to Trent. Back to Barnes. VanVleet on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Launches it. The rebound by Allen. They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
Garland with the ball. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this game, they had
flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. Trent passes to Van Vliet. It's stolen by Strus. Lowry has the open look. Miami no good on that time either.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And here is Strus. For 3. Out left to the wing. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Clock at 6. Butler with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet. Lowry can't get it to go.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Now here's Barnes. And Adebayo sends it back.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
Outside Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
All right, and when the timing ideal, my goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
First personal foul.
Great, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Tyler Hero, he's checked in for the Heat. Now Hero, the three-pointer no good. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Oh, you love to see Gary Trent Jr. put it on the deck, slice through the defense off that drive. Stop it, Gary.
Here is Lowry. Here's the 3. Again, the miss by the Heat. And Van Vliet, here we go. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here is Martin. He's got Adebayo. Outside for Lowry. Off target from outside. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. Butler with the steal. Hero with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Butler from outside. It's hauled in by Trent. Raptors with the lead. Lobbed up there for Barnes. It's stolen by Lowry. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. There's Hero with the 3. And Butler, here we go. Yep, that one goes.
What a crafty drive by Jimmy Butler. Mixing speeds, getting where he wants to be on the floor.
Here's Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop, but he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Pass to Butler. For the 3. Butler missing again. Toronto, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And the muscle that Anunoby possesses, fantastic at gutting it out through contact and finishing.
They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Lowry looking looking around. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul.
Fred VanVleet.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Butler.
Well, there's just defensive chops by OG Anunoby, who says, I've got length, athletic ability, and a willingness to contest.
Shots good by Hero.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
For three, VanVleet. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Hero way outside. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Raptor.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Heat Youth Dance Team.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Bam Adebayo is out there with Martin. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Now Hero takes the 3. Siakam pulls it in. And looking back on that Toronto run, Pascal Siakam, Doris, was a big piece to that puzzle.
There's no question about it. They allowed that young man to flourish in transition. He was a tremendous defender for the group. He was a big-time part of that title.
Now here's Lowry. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. Trent kicks to VanVleet. The high post shot. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Lowry. Butler on the wing. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Butler.
And what can Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Trent finds VanVleet. Shoots over Hero, and that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Here's VanVleet. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Well, for a point guard like Fred VanVleet, you've got to be able to get into the mid-range. It opens up the other aspects of your offense, keeps the defense off balance.
Now here is Lowry. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Butler. Outside for Martin. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Martin's got his first points of the game. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. And I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Lowry can't get it to go.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Here is Lowry. The Raptors getting the bucket. Outside, Hero. Back to Lowry. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Over Siakam. And they'll get another chance. Martin from outside. And no good that time. And Toronto will go the other way with it.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Now, here's Butler. He's got 6. Down low. And stolen by Siakam. Anunoby finds Barnes, driving inside. And there's another turnover by the Raptors. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable. They've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Now, Hero. Outside for Martin. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Adebayo. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Van Vliet passes to Barnes. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Back to Anunoby. Barnes sets a screen for Van Vliet. And the Raptors miss again.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
The pass to Martin. From past the arc. Fred Van Vliet grabs the miss. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Trent. Second shot opportunity. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. For 3, Siakam. And the Raptors miss again. Miami trailing. Well, their pass to Martin. Now Lowry. Hero on the wing. Outside Martin. Pass to Butler. And some good action through the first 2 quarters. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back.
Your Miami Heat, 14. The Raptors, 15.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Siakam in at the 5. And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Butler with the ball. Stolen by Van Vliet. Fast break Toronto. Stolen by Martin. And here's the fast break. Adebayo leading the way. Adebayo on the follow.
I love seeing Adebayo run the floor like this. Fantastic job leaking out and beating everyone to the spot.
Van Vliet against Lowry. A flawless finish on the alley-oop. And the Raptors lead by 1. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Here's Lowry. Hero from long range. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. Van Vliet's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. Outside Martin. No good on the 3. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for Toronto. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Raptors with a fresh shot clock. A deep 3 from Van Vliet. And it's off from 3-point range. Miami's gotten blank from 3-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Again, the miss by the Heat.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Here's Lowry. Gary Trent Jr. making his last shot. And a wide open look for Hero. They grabbed their own miss. Lowry up top. Three-pointer, Martin. Good D by Barnes. The 3. And Tyler Hero hits from deep. Hero's got the game tied up here for Miami.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's so hard, isn't it, Doris, to define Scotty Barnes' position? Point forward would probably, I guess that'd be correct.
I guess, Kev. And it almost doesn't matter, right? Because what we know about Scotty Barnes is he's got big-time talent. He can make plays. He can get downhill. He can rebound and run with the basketball in his hand. And think about it. He is a guy still with so much upside. Imagine when he locks in completely and understands the NBA game. Sky's the limit.
And that one is good.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Siakam passes to Van Vliet. On deep. The putback. Siakam on the ball. Siakam's got 6 points.
Well, you love the relentless energy from Siakam. It's sort of a staple of his game. Gets to the offensive glass there.
Passes it to Adebayo. From 17 feet out. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Barnes has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
Now just show off that basketball IQ, Mr. Fred Van Vliet. Pretty pass, sir.
The Heat trail by 4. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. Lowry for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Siakam kicks to Anunoby. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. .30 seconds left to play in the third. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Jimmy Butler with the rebound.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Outside, Martin. Pass to Hero. Back to Martin. Outside, Hero. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Raptors lead by 4. 2K Sports back in a... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Adebayo, and it's Lowry in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
Boy, Scotty Barnes, the complete package. Nice interior finish there.
Outside, Hero. Over Trent. They get it back. Hero finds Lowry from outside the arc. And again, it's the Heat missing. Raptors leading by 6. Lobbed up there for Barnes. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
The Heat have gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Lowry passes to Martin. Here's Butler. Fires the 3. 6 to shoot. And again, it's the Heat missing. Anunoby against Lowry. Barnes passes to Anunoby. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Anunoby's got the lead up to 8 now for the Raptors.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
Butler, a screen on Van Vliet. 3-pointer, Lowry. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. Here's Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
and creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Adebayo with a screen for Lowry. The pass to Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
But Kyle Lowry has spent his entire career finding open teammates.
Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. Here's Barnes. Pass to Siakam. And Adebayo sends it back. Bobbed up there for Barnes. Trent finds Barnes. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
The Heat trail by 8. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Hero attacking. Intercepted. Barnes looking around. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Barnes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
This is a guy very willing to put his body on the line. Scotty Barnes gets that defense to commit and accepts the contact.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. That's good from Hero. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. Trailing here by 8. Van Vliet against Lowry. Hero passes to Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up on the high post. Lowry can't get it to go. Raptors leading by 8. 1:35 left here in the fourth quarter. Van Vliet against Lowry. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, strength and savvy make Fred Van Vliet a tough guy to deal with inside. Gets the contact.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Miami's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Hero on the wing. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Siakam's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Trent kicks to Anunoby. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter of this one. Van Vliet passes to Trent. Tries it from 19, and he knocks down the jumper.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Toronto.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Scotty Barnes.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
For 3, Van Vliet. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. He kicks to Lowry. From deep three-point range, Martin wide open. He fires. Gets the 3 to fall. And so it's Toronto winning this one. They seem to relish their game.
two of the league's top centers tonight, RJ. These kind of battles are different than they were just a few years back.
Yeah, big men, they have really entered into a new phase of dominance. These versatile centers in the league, they can do everything. They can run the floor. They can pass. You can run your offense through them. They can shoot from deep. They do a little bit of everything.
Incredible athletes. Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. And it's Siakam in at the center position. The three is up. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. The drive by Smart. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Fred Van Vliet. First one falls for him. And RJ, you look at the road the Celtics had to the finals last year. Man, that's as tough as it gets.
BA, when I tell you going through Durant and then Giannis, and then you saw the way that the Heat pushed them, and then you see the Warriors in the finals as a reward, that is as tough of a road as you will ever find. And I don't see anything phasing this team now, BA.
Now here's Smart. Pass to Williams. That one's good for two.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Van Vliet against Smart. Van Vliet misses. Van Vliet's gotten just one of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Here's Tatum. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Here's Van Vliet. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Tatum inside. Guarded by Trent. Misses from close range. Smart against Van Vliet. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Van Vliet's got 5.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Anunoby with it. Picked up by Tatum. Barnes passes to Anunoby. And stolen by Williams. The kick to Tatum. Smart outside. Over Anunoby. Rebounded by Trent. The Raptors have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Barnes passes to Siakam. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Al Horford.
You can see the length come into play, whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
That one's no good.
And it seemed wherever Horford has gone during his career, his teammates really enjoyed playing with him. A testament to his leadership.
Now here's Brown. To the middle. Puts the move on. And Horford with the lay-in.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
You can tell Horford's teammates look up to him. He's an accomplished veteran with a lot of experience and knowledge, Richie.
Yeah, he's just so selfless. The kind of guy who actively tries to make his teammates better. Just a terrific glue guy.
Outside, Brown. Horford outside. Jacks up a 3. Tatum finds Horford. Here's Brown. It's stolen by Trent. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Here's Barnes. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Here's Brown. No good on the shot. Now Toronto takes it the other way. And he lobs it up top. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes. Horford with a steal. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Tatum. Williams has got his second basket of the game. Van Vliet outside. Outside Anunoby. Van Vliet on the wing. Defended by Smart. And the Raptors miss again.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Horford with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
Inside. And stolen by Williams. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
What strikes me about Jason Tatum is really his versatility. He's got any move for any situation that you throw at him. His moves have moves. His counters have counters. That is a man that can finish plays or make them.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Van Vliet against Smart. Here's Anunoby. Pass to Siakam. And he banks in the layup.
A long swing player. Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
From deep three-point range. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Celtics out.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your...
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Boston. It's Smart in it to point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Now here's Tatum. From deep, 5 on the clock. Brown passes to Smart. Over Van Vliet. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I tried to create some extra space there, but not able to hit the tough leaning jumper.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, "I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do."
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks. It's 2-on-1. And Williams punches it home.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Toronto trailing. Outside Barnes. Here's the 3. Tatum pulls it in. The Celtics have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter.
Jason Tatum still so young. His game's still evolving. Over the last couple years, he's been getting to the line more and more, and that's huge.
Now here's Brown. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. That one a little long. And for the Celtics, they're shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. And he's going for the lob. And Williams punches it home.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And Jason Tatum seeing his free throw attempts increase. What's that tell you, Richard?
Well, it just tells me that he's playing with more intensity, but he's also playing smarter. Jason's using his athleticism to force the issue. Get to the easy points at the line. That's what your thoughts are.
Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
Van Vliet finds Siakam. Barnes against Horford.
Yeah, just a great understanding of the game. Horford's defensive positioning is perfect.
Brown passes to Horford. Another one falls for Boston. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
The Celtics have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Horford outside. There's Tatum with the 3. Barnes with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, we talk about the critical importance of the wing position, RJ. From the time you played, how do you think that position has evolved?
Well, when you talk about positionless basketball, it really falls on the forwards. You want them to have more responsibilities. You want them to be able to guard 1 through 5. You want to be able to run your offense through them. So the wings in positionless basketball have a lot more responsibility.
They get it back. Here's Williams. Tries again. Pass to Tatum. Shoots over Anunoby. Here's Williams. The kick to Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Brown's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
He can do a lot with the ball, but Brown is just as good playing off the ball. He's always ready to catch and fire.
And Williams over to help. The 3 from Barnes. And again, no good by Toronto. Boston has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Brown off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And he lobs it up. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Williams. Smart finds Williams. Horford with it. Takes the 3. And they'll get another chance. Kick out to Brown. Horford with it. He's picked up by Barnes. And here's Brown for 3. Kept alive by Boston. Knocked away. It's stolen by Trent. Here comes Toronto on the push. It's tipped. Tatum with a steal. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Tatum. Back to Horford. Pass to Tatum. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barnes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Trent. Ooh, rejected by Horford.
The great positioning, the 7'1" wingspan. That combination makes Horford a dangerous shot blocker.
Outside, Brown. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Boston. Thanks very much, Allie.
The Celtics, 23. The Raptors, 17.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, you gotta like what Robert Williams has done in this game.
And he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
The way to limit those offensive boards, it's just effort, guys. Whoever is guarding him has to get to position and beat him to the spot.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. Here's Smart. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one. Left side Barnes. Over Horford. That one off the back iron and out.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Brown can't hit.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Oh, a clear look for Anunoby. And he stays with it. Outside Barnes. And a deep 3 from Van Vliet. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, the adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good. Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you.
For the Raptors, Fred Van
And he's good on the second.
taking 3 shots.
And he nails the third.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Boston has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. On the wing, Tatum. Williams with the screen. Tatum with it. Siakam covering. Tatum. Good.
You look at Tatum now running the pick and roll. He's calm and his moves are so concise. He's just definitive with everything he does.
It's Barnes on the wing. Horford with a steal. It's stolen by Barnes. And now the Raptors on the break. Here's Siakam. The shot that time not on target. Horford with some nice D. The Celtics have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Kick out to Brown. From deep three-point range. Tips it. Great positioning on the putback. And it's a 9-point Celtic lead.
Yeah, after all these years as a pro, Horford still plays with fire. Some second chance points there for Big Al.
Here's Van Vliet. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Brown can't hit. And for Toronto, they're shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Pass to Van Vliet. Lets it go from deep. Sends it home from three-point land. Van Vliet's got 11.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Smart passes to Brown. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:49 left in the third. Anunoby against Tatum to the inside. Brown can't hit.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. He's colder than cold. But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
If you want to talk about a high-value veteran, Al Horford is your guy. I mean, he's been around the block and has a ton of wisdom to share with younger guys.
Toronto's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Tries to keep it alive. Fast break, here we go. And the jam by Brown.
Was it just me, or was there a little bit extra on that slam by Brown?
There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter here. The Celtics with the lead. Three-pointer. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Trent's got 4 rebounds in the game. It's Van Vliet with a drive. And he lobs it up to the rim. Throw it down on the lob.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Brown. And he can't get that one. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Horford for 3. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Siakam's got 5 rebounds in the game. To the paint. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Brown. Brown's got 4 assists in the game. The shot no good. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Celtics leading by. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Outside Tatum. It's stolen by Barnes. Anunoby with it. Now Horford defending. Williams passes to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Look at Horford just rocketing off the floor. Putting the defense on notice with a big dunk.
Pass to Barnes. From deep. Drills it from deep.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
on against Trent. Now here's Tatum. The three. Offensive board. Takes a three. That shot off the mark.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Barnes goes in. Pass to Anunoby. Horford with a steal. Here's Brown. Toronto grabs the miss. Siakam's got rebound number 7 tonight. And there's the lob. Gets the bucket and the foul. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Now here's Brown. Launches the three. Rebounded by Trent.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Boston's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
So hard to guard him without fouling sometimes. Brown doesn't mind getting a little contact on his way up.
And that trip coming up empty. Missing both. Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Trent. Denied by Tatum. Horford outside. Down low. Smart. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Boston? Outside Anunoby. Shoots over Tatum. Anunoby can't get it to go.
Normally he drains that.
Smart finds Williams. And here's Brown for 3. Toronto grabs the miss.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Trent's shot is off.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Smart passes to Horford. From behind the arc. Rebounded by Trent. Trent's got 6 rebounds here tonight. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Horford. Back to Brown. Looking to get it going. Barnes with the rebound. Toronto trailing. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. And here's Brown for 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game.
You know this is coming with Brown. He is a ruthless sniper outside.
Now here's Van Vliet. Back to Anunoby. Pass to Van Vliet. Trent on the wing. The 3 is up. Unable to get that one.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Horford finds Smart. 3-pointer. No good there. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Looking to end the drought. Now Barnes. Trent outside. From the arc. Knocks down the triple.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
And here's Brown. Four on the clock. On the wing, Tatum fires from deep. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Trent for 3. Horford pulls it in. So we see the Celtics get the win here. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.
to focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3, the small forward. Barnes with it. Garland picks him up. Siakam doesn't go that time. Excellent D there from Allen. Mitchell kicks to Garland. 20 feet out. Up again. It's rebounded by Anunoby. And Siakam has got the ball here for Toronto. Trent gets the bucket.
As a distributor, Fred VanVleet is so effective. He knows when and where to feed his guys.
Here's the pass to Okoro. And here's Garland for 3. Another miss by Garland.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
From 17 feet out. From deep. Allen passes to Mitchell. Tries again. Mobley outside. And stolen by Siakam. Here's Trent. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Elevating his playmaking over time, Siakam recognizes when his teammates have clean looks.
The 3 from Garland. Allen dishes to Mobley. Here's Okoro. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. VanVleet can't get it to go.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Mobley kicks to Allen. Takes a 3. The shot will not fall. And Toronto will come the other way. It's stolen by Allen. Mitchell against Anunoby. 3-pointer. Cleveland the rebound. Tips it. And staying with the play, Allen.
And that's what happens when you get after it on the glass. Allen grinding it out and creating that second chance opportunity for himself.
Now here's VanVleet. Driving the lane, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Isaac Okoro. And Smitty, Fred VanVleet has really come into his own as a starter.
He has, Kevin. He has proven he can run an offense. He's also a dynamic and confident scorer, and someone you can depend on to sink big-time shots. Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
They get the rebound. Mobley kicks to Okoro. No good with the triple. Raptors leading by 6. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. There's no question this team can shoot the ball, and that's the philosophy he's instilled here. The long-range shooters they've got, he wants them to move the ball from one side of the floor to the other, and then take that first open look that's available. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. Anunoby, good.
This is what you want to do with the young guns. Get them out in transition. Anunoby can run all day.
And then Mitchell at the dunk.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be, that could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Garland against VanVleet. He trains the turnaround jump shot.
A good shooter who can operate at different speeds. Love when Fred is knocking down that mid-range jumper.
Garland the pass to Mitchell. The tray. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Mitchell's got 5.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Trent outside. He is looking for Siakam and finds him. And it's sent back by Allen.
And how about, and with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker. And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Mitchell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 7 points for Donovan Mitchell.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
On the wing, Anunoby. And Van Vliet launches it from deep. Van Vliet can't get that one to fall. With 1 on the clock. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Raptors lead by... And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Raptors?
So far for me, they found a lot of good shots in the mid-range. They've been fearless attacking with the jump shot.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. In at small forward, in power forward. It's Okoro and Mobley. Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the 5. Home in the paint. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. The Cavaliers trail by 3. And a deep roster for the Raptors. But Smitty, do they have the star power, the star talent to win big?
Well, they have Scotty Barnes. He was last season's Rookie of the Year. His growth will be key. But with Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam, all-star caliber players, Toronto's not shy on talent, Kevin.
VanVleet with the bucket.
The revenge triple loves seeing Fred VanVleet come right back at him.
Garland kicks to Okoro. Shoots the 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. On the wing, Barnes. VanVleet against Garland. VanVleet can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Mobley the pass to Garland. Back to Mobley. Beyond the arc. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. Passes to Okoro. That one a little long.
I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try the lead.
Here's Anunoby, and it's sent back by Allen. And he's able to get it back. For 3, VanVleet. It's good from long range. VanVleet's got 6 in the quarter.
Fred's a bit of a streak shooter from out there, but when he's feeling it, he's deadly.
For 3, Mitchell. Barnes grabs the miss. Toronto leading by 6. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big game. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
And the 3 ball is good.
That's a very controlled dribble from Fred. Doesn't need to get to the rim. He can just stop and pop.
To stop the drought. They get it back. Allen kicks to Mobley. A second chance effort. Good D by Siakam.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Van Vliet looking around. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless. In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
He is looking for Siakam and finds him.
The innate ability of Siakam to see the play forming and gets where the team needs him.
Mitchell outside. The wide open look here for Garland. And a miss there on the triple.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
The Cavaliers trail by 16. Van Vliet on the wing. He's got 16. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Garland against Van Vliet. A slam dunk by Garland.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. Van Vliet way outside. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. And so it's Toronto. Up. Thanks for the great interview, David.
33. The Cavaliers, 16. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Fred Van Vliet has been sensational.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
Sharing the wing spots for them, it'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Looking at the Raptors roster, basically the entire squad is under 30. Their key players are extremely young, a great sign for the future.
Van Vliet outside. Connects from three-point range. Van Vliet's got the first field goal of the second half for the Raptors.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. Yeah, youth is on their side. And Smitty, since winning that title in 2019, the Raptors have totally turned over their squad.
Kawhi, Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka, all have left Toronto, Kevin, replaced with much younger players. Give Toronto's front office credit for retooling quickly.
And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Garland, no good. Trent passes to Anunoby. And stolen by Mobley. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Here's Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
Awesome job running the correct route there, and Allen just beating everyone to the right spot. Nice.
Trent kicks to Van Vliet. Anunoby in the corner. To the inside. Trying to find Van Vliet and gets it to him. It's good.
This coaching staff has the utmost confidence in Fred Van Vliet, and he's really cooking tonight.
Garland dishes to Okoro. They get it again. Allen. Mobley right side.
Cleveland moving it around. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And looking back at the 2017 draft, it just seems absurd that Donovan Mitchell fell to the 13th pick.
Greg, well, in hindsight, is always 2020. You know that. I don't think many of us could have predicted him averaging 20 points as a rookie or becoming a fixture at All-Star games.
Here's Van Vliet following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Here's Trent. Cavaliers with the rebound. Allen's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And he lays in the alley-oop.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 24. On the wing, Anunoby. Pass to Barnes. Anunoby, a screen on Mobley. And that's going to be a travel. And so Allen will bring it up for Cleveland. There's Garland. He gets it in there. Garland's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. Trent against Mitchell. Lobbed up there for Barnes. Second chance shot. Buries the jump shot. Barnes has got 4 points this quarter.
Scotty Barnes drilled that jumper off the catch.
Mitchell against Trent. Allen, a screen on Trent. Garland, that's for 2. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Van Vliet passes to Trent. Van Vliet against Garland. Pass to Siakam. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen by Mitchell. Fast break, here they come. The 15-footer. Mobley the pass to Mitchell. There's the triple. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Barnes finds Trent. Here's Siakam, covered by Mobley. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
And I don't think anyone knew that Siakam would be this kind of playmaker coming out of New Mexico. In fact, I can almost guarantee it.
Inside, stolen by Van Vliet. From deep three-point range, and so it's Toronto controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So on the floor for Cleveland, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Okoro into the small forward position. Down low. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. To the paint. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Cavaliers shooting a ghastly 26% from the field. Their offensive game looking completely out of whack. To the middle. And stolen by Siakam. Inside. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
And stolen by Siakam. And Toronto turns it over again.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Lobbed up there for Allen, and Allen slams it in.
And you could see Allen's eyes light up when he saw the opportunity for that alley-oop and finishing it off in style.
And Van Vliet launches it from deep. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. Cleveland with the ball. There's the lob to the hoop. And then Allen slams it in. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. The Cavaliers trail by 20. Garland surveying the D. Lobbed up there for Allen, and stolen by Siakam. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Lets the three fly. Barnes kicks to Trent. His three-pointers off the mark. Mitchell against Van Vliet. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Barnes outside. Back to Van Vliet. Three-pointer. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 4 assists in the game. Mitchell outside. The three from Garland. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Siakam's got 8 rebounds in this game. And here is Trent outside. No good. Shot missing. So the Cavaliers will take it the other way. Garland kicks to Allen. Back to Garland. Loads it up there for Mobley. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Barnes up top, puts up a three, and Okoro pulls it down. The Cavaliers trail by 21. Mitchell passes to Allen. Cleveland moving the ball around. Back to Mitchell, and the pass to Okoro. Now Mobley passes it to Okoro. Let's go. Hits the jumper in space.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Toronto.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Fred Van Vliet.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
And Allen slams it in.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Van Vliet can't get it to go. And so Allen will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes.
And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Van Vliet outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. Some good competition with the hometown advantage, and they're
Thanks for tuning. All right, Brent, all eyes on the center matchup in this one. What's your outlook on the future of the big man as the league continues to evolve?
Well, they're not extinct. If you find one, you're going to use them, BA. So if that's your advantage, you got a big guy who can score down low or dominate from the paint in some way, then the coach is going to feed the big fella.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot. On offense, here come the Raptors. Anunoby on the take. Adebayo with a steal. Butler on the wing. Anunoby covering. Yep, that one goes.
Opportunistic score there from Jimmy Butler. Sees the lane, fills the lane.
Van Vliet with a deep 3. And it's Martin with the rebound. Hero outside. Out to Lowry. Lets the 3 fly. No good that time. And Toronto will go the other way with it. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Oh, there's the alley. Stolen by Hero. Fast break Miami. Stolen by Van Vliet. In transition, here they come. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Stolen by Hero. Adebayo with it. Van Vliet covering. The 3. And again, the Heat missing. Here's Toronto with the ball. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Hero for 3. Rebound by the Raptors.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Now here's Hero from deep. Rebound by Van Vliet.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And so the ball out of bounds. Anunoby touched it last.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, BA, that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end. Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Van Vliet misses.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Now here's Lowry. And the foul on Gary Trent. That's his first foul.
Junior. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Anunoby against Butler. Adebayo passes to Martin. Off the mark there with a 3. Toronto trailing. Pass to Barnes.
2 minutes left in the first.
To the middle. Here's Siakam. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. The Heat shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. Hero, no good. The Raptors have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts.
You watch Tyler Hero night in, night out, and he brings a fearlessness to the game.
And here's Butler outside. Barnes with the rebound.
Maybe a little false confidence there. Not a high percentage shot for him.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
Some players walk the line between confidence and arrogance. What do you think about Hero, Brent?
Well, I think the interesting stuff, BA, was after a year of success and what happened in the bubble, there might have been some humbling times and humbling games for him that have put him back on the right track. And right now, he's playing with a ton of confidence that's helping out his teammates.
Now here's Barnes. How quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. Trent against Hero. Over Trent. And again, the Heat missing.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Now here's Adebayo. No good on the triple. Stolen by Hero. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Lowry. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
The thing that makes Kyle Lowry so exceptional and special for the role that he plays is he can create offense for himself, he can create offense for his teammates, and he winds those in so seamlessly. And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Van Vliet misses.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Pass to Barnes. 4 seconds left. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. He gets it up. Doesn't go for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Heat out in front. They're up.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors youth dance team.
If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
Setting the floor for Miami. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Lowry in at the 1. The Heat with the lead. Pass to Hero. This one for 3. Lays out. They get the rebound. From outside the arc. Boy, can't connect there again. 0 for 8 in this game. And he lobs it up top. And Siakam with the slam.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Now here's Martin. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here he goes. Second chance effort. 6 to shoot. Lowry, the pass to Hero. Out to Lowry for 3. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now. Anunoby on the take. Inside. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Hero. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Good, smart, patient play by Jimmy Butler that time. You leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find them.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
Lowry, no good.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
The Heat have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Butler finds Martin. Lowry with it. Hero for 3. Connects from downtown. And it's an 8-point Heat lead. And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
And in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
All right, Brent, you're part of the front office. Take back the curtain a little here. What do you guys do that the average fan doesn't know about?
Well, the draft process is a lot more in depth than people would ever realize. And one of the biggest things, BA, that you have to take into account is what it is, not just talent-wise you're inviting into the building, but the character and how it fits around what you've already established. So taking one guy that might be a player that you think is a great player might not be great for the current team that you have. And so the layers, they run pretty deep.
Gets the 3 to fall.
Well, the floor is going to open up now if Jimmy Butler can knock down something from that distance.
Here's Van Vliet. Goes goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Van Vliet's got his first points in this one.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
For three, Lowry. And Anunoby pulls it down.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And here's Butler outside, and it's Toronto with a rebound. Siakam's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And there's the lob, and the lob disrupted. Not to be. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Heat ball.
.119 left in the first half of basketball. Now here's Lowry. 6 points for him. Outside for Butler. There's the three. They grab their own miss. Back to Lowry. Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo. Lowry's got 8.
The offense just opens up if your playmaker comes from that 4 or 5 spot, and Bam does such a great job of it.
Right side, Anunoby. Fires, top of the key, and the jumper is good. 46 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Lowry against Van Vliet. It's Lowry with a drive to the inside. Adebayo passes to Butler. Stolen by Anunoby. Trent for 3. And Hero grabs the board. Well, Miami shooting only 31% in the second quarter of this one. Come on. Martin up top. He's guarded by Barnes. Martin, the pass to Butler. The turnaround. No good. A bit long that time.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And so it's Miami finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. We'll be back in a moment.
21.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Kyle Lowry, he's been playing really well.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
You're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Now here's Martin. But no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. From deep three-point range. Offensive rebound. Heat. Hero for 3. Yes. And it's Adebayo picking up the assist. And the Heat lead by 11.
Well, the catch and shoot is where Tyler Hero excels.
Van Vliet with a deep 3. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Heat have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And here's Butler outside. And the Heat, another 3.
It's just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
About a minute played here in the second half. Lowry with it. Give him 8 points now. Hero outside. Fires the 3. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 6 rebounds in the game. Trent for 3. And again, Toronto no good. Miami has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Pass to Martin. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Inside. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Now Lowry. From deep. And Anunoby pulls it down.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
To the middle. Adebayo with a steal. Outside Butler. The three ball. Rebounded by Trent. Toronto's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Van Vliet finds Barnes. Anunoby with it. Hero picks him up. Here's Trent. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
The shot by Butler, no good. For Toronto, they've gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Here's Barnes. Uses the glass on the layup. Barnes has got 7 points.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Fires the three. Offensive rebound. Pass to Martin. Butler with the ball. Goes back up. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Lowry. Martin outside. Beyond the arc. Toronto grabs the miss. Trent's got 5 rebounds tonight. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Well, the Heat's shooting just 21% from the floor. And Lowry puts up a deep 3. Miami, no good that time either. The Raptors have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half.
Leader of the 2019 Raptors championship team, Kyle Lowry, winning in those finals as the point guard. It just took his career and confidence to another level.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Hero's got 6 points in the quarter.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Now here's Martin. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Down low. Outside for Butler. Pass to Lowry. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Toronto's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Van Vliet. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his second personal.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Line for Toronto.
Both free throws good from Van Vliet. And it's Miami's ball. Lowry outside. Hero outside. Back to Lowry. Stolen by Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Lowry. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Miami Heat in a good situation.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors,
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4.
let's get this team fired up.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Caleb Martin out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Hero. 4-3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Siakam's got 8 rebounds in the game. Anunoby passes to Trent. Stolen by Hero. Lowry against Van Vliet. Pass to Hero. From deep 3-point range. That's tipped.
You can add another offensive rebound to the tally. Just one of the areas where they're taking them to the task.
Lowry, the pass to Martin. Just 5 on the clock. Out to Lowry. Puts up a 3. Not going to go that time. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. To the paint. Here's Van Vliet. Miami grabs the miss. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Here's Martin. Kicks it to Hero. From deep. Hero with another miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Siakam gets the bucket.
A long swing player. Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
The Heat have gotten nothing to fall in this fourth quarter. 0 of 5. Pass to Adebayo. Again, the Heat misses.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Heat.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Butler. The three. Miami, no good that time either. Here's Van Vliet. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And so here is Miami. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Here's Butler. And again, the Heat missing. The Raptors have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And Siakam with the slam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
And here's Hero. Rebound by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 4 rebounds now. Shot from 16. Adebayo grabs the board. The Heat with the lead. Hero outside. Out to the wing. Goes up at the elbow. Toronto grabs the miss. Barnes has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Heat. Hero outside. Sinks the tray. Hero's got 9 points now in the second half.
And that's what Hero can provide. Points from distance. I don't know if you want them coming from that far away, but that's 3.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet on target from range.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Butler. Down low. It's stolen by Barnes. Outside Anunoby. Takes the 3. That shot off the mark. And it's Miami the other way. Lowry outside. Martin finds Lowry. Here's Hero. From deep. And Anunoby pulls it down. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. Lowry against Barnes. From deep three-point range. Anunoby can't get it to go. Now Butler. Hero outside. Lowry outside. Back to Hero. From deep. Adebayo in the post. So the Heat win it. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding. All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
the NBA on 2K Sports. And so often we have these epic guard matchups, and tonight it's all about the front courts and not the back court. But nonetheless, it should be fun.
No doubt, Kevin. These front courts are big, they're dynamic, they're physical. A number of these guys can shoot it from great range. This should be one heck of a show.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. The deep three from Van Vliet. Boston grabs the miss. Tatum looking around. That one misses. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Barnes kicks to Anunoby. A three-pointer off the mark. The Celtics on offense. Passes it to Williams. The three from Tatum. It's hauled in by Trent. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here.
Guys, I've got to say, one of the things I love the most about the Toronto Raptors, how special their fan base is. Really, when you think about it, Canada much more associated with the great sport of hockey, but they love professional basketball.
Whistle blows. If that's going to be a travel. And so Anunoby will bring it up for Toronto. Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Oh, you're right. This fan base here in Toronto is terrific and certainly gets excited to cheer on their Raptors. They love them.
They do, and their theme is, quote, "We the North." You can truly tell how much these fans love the Raptors. Remember the scene in Jurassic Park outside the stadium, that special area when the finals were going on in 2019. It was pure pandemonium.
The Celtics have gone 0-5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. Left side, Tatum. Shoots over Anunoby. No good off the back of the rim.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And finished off by Williams.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
On the wing, Barnes. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. It's good.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Smart passes to Brown. Boston getting another chance here. The Raptors have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Pass to Van Vliet. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
The son of an NBA vet, Gary Trent Jr.'s game is very different than his dad's.
Well, obviously, Gary Sr. had more size and therefore was a post player in a different generation. The younger Mr. Trent, an excellent shooter from deep. Pretty much the opposite style of play.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Rebound, Boston.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the inside. It's tipped. 1:24 left in the first quarter. He is looking for Siakam and finds him. And Siakam throws it down.
Well, Pascal Siakam has the ability to play on the inside and score with that length.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Brown outside. Williams trying to break free, and it's Brown that time on the assist from Smart. Brown's got a couple of threes now in the first for Boston. Van Vliet outside. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first. Al Horford with the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And here's Tatum for 3. And he's still waiting to make his first shot for the night. Now 0 of 4. To the paint. Here's Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
You can see how well Scotty Barnes moves on the basketball floor. And I mean that north and south, and what hops this young man has.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. That one drops for him.
Assisted by Marcus Smart.
Van Vliet outside. Van Vliet can't get that one to fall. From deep. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Celtics. They're up.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors, you
and we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
Sharing the wing spots for them. It'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Endorse this Celtics team. Very young. How are they doing it?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted 2 talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core. But the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous.
Here's Tatum. Kept alive. Williams kicks to Brown. Here's Smart. Williams trying to break free. They get a hand on it. Outside, Smart. Lets it go with a 3. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Toronto turns it over again.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
The Celtics have gone an abysmal 0 of 6 from the field since the second quarter began. Here's Horford. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so Anunoby will bring it up for Toronto. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Van Vliet can't get it to go.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Stolen by Smart. Brown the pass to Williams. Here's Smart. Tatum against Van Vliet. Smart wide open. He fires. And the three off target. Toronto trailing. Here's Trent. Floats it up there for Siakam. That ties it up.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Brown wide open. He fires. Back to Smart for the three. That one, no good. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Down low. Tipped away.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
And it's Brown missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Lets it go from the wing. And that one goes long.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Trent kicks to Anunoby. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Offensive rebound. Floats it up there for Siakam. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Tatum's shot is off. Toronto shooting the ball forward, just 28%. Anunoby with it. Outguarded by Smart. One-on-one here. Brown inside the line. And he can't bank that one in. Anunoby passes to Barnes. Back to Anunoby. Pass to Siakam. Trent outside from deep three-point range. That one doesn't drop. The Celtics go the other way with it. Here's Smart. And slam dunk by Smart.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And again, no good by Toronto.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
And stolen by Horford. Williams finds Brown from past the arc. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 6th rebound on the night. Stolen by Smart. On the wing, Brown. Boston, no good that time either. And that'll do it for the first half of
the Celtics 12. Fans, get ready for the
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half.
Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the two J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. Here's Van Vliet. Rebound by the Celtics. Williams has got 8 rebounds in this game. And doors with Tatum and Brown. If they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jaylen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving.
And here's Barnes for 3. And the Raptors miss again. Trent against Brown. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Raptors trail by 7. Barnes trying to free himself up. Trent gets the bucket.
Well, Trent Jr. has a reputation of being a shooter, but don't sleep on his athletic ability and skill. Nice finish inside.
Tatum on the wing. This one for 3. Outside, Smart. There's Brown with the 3. That doesn't go either for Brown. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. Can't hit that one. Good D by Anunoby. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And here's Brown outside. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Evaluating recent attempts, Doris, to create super teams. They haven't quite worked out as planned, have they?
What we understand now is the game isn't played on paper. So many things go into winning. Chemistry, health, and if you risk your future trying to put together a super team with no consideration for what comes next, that can be problematic.
Brown against Trent. Left side, Tatum. Back to Brown. The leaner. Tatum's shot is off.
He really made that shot harder than it needed to be, and coach is not happy with that choice.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And here's Brown outside. The kick out to Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Launches a 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Here's Williams. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. And the Raptors miss again. Celtics leading by 3.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
Barnes right side. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred VanVleet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
Brown outside. Tatum on the wing. The 3. The Celtics keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. To the paint and stolen by Barnes. Trent right side. From downtown. Rebound by Williams. Trent against Horford. Dishes to Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. VanVleet finds Trent. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Williams. He's got 6. Hangs in the air. Here's Brown. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Brown's got the lead up to 8 now for the Celtics.
Well, this is what they love seeing from Jaylen Brown, the aggressiveness down near the cup. This guy's attitude is tremendous.
And so it's Boston in the driver's seat, up 8 points. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. VanVleet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Siakam in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Here's Van Vliet. Off the inbound pass.
There is a level of tenacity Marcus Smart plays with on the defensive end. It's a nightmare trying to get shots off against this guy.
And here's Brown outside. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Floats it up there for Siakam. And it's sent back by Horford. Left side, Brown.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Anunoby. And no good. Good work defensively by Smart. Fires from deep. And it's Brown missing.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
And stolen by Williams. Tatum wide open. He fires one. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Barnes with it. Guarded now by Barnes. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Lobbed up there for Barnes. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Horford against Barnes. Fades and shoots. There's Brown with the 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket from Siakam.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Raptors are gone, just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Back to Van Vliet. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, Fred Van Vliet is such a crafty basketball player. At that size, you'd have to be. Nice job drawing the contact there.
He hit both from the stripe.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Trent against Brown. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 5. And here's Tatum for 3. Poke loose, and he stays with it. Here's Smart. Oh, they get it back.
How about the confidence? It's just growing in this young man. Williams has that attitude of a go-to guy in these big moments, even though he's still picking up the nuance of the game.
1:51 left in the fourth. And the Raptors miss again.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
And it's Brown missing.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
Van Vliet outside. Pulls up on the wing. Rebound Boston. Brown's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Tatum for 3. Outside, Horford. Brown outside. Here's Tatum. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Trent passes to Barnes and taken away by Brown. Tatum down low. Williams kicks to Smart from deep. Here's Horford. Off target from 3-point range.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Here's Tatum. Outside, Smart. From deep. Rebound by the Raptors.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Brown outside. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. This was all right, David. Thank you.